Michigan State baseball wins their series against the Washington Huskies 2-1, dropping their final game of the series on Sunday. But this is the first time that Washington has lost a home series since being in the Big Ten. They've gone 2 consecutive years of defending home field, of winning series, and Michigan State is the first team to truly go into Washington and beat them, which is crazy. That's almost been a year and a half, 2 years since Washington has lost like a series at home to a Big Ten team, or they've never had. So obviously got to give full on credit to Michigan State for going into Washington and picking up the first 2 games, because I thought Michigan State, especially offensively in the first 2 games, looked really, really good. I thought Michigan State got several really nice performances, especially in game number 2. You have to mention the big guys. Randy Seymour, absolutely massive, massive game in game number 2. 3 for 6 on the day, 5 RBIs, couple home runs. Noah Bright was also a really huge part of the offense throughout the series for Michigan State. I also thought that Nick Williams had a really, really nice series at the plate as well. But when you go on the road, it's really, really important to get off to a good start. I thought Michigan State just overall in game number 1 got a really, really nice kind of bullpen performance for this one, because it really started out with J.D. Greeley. I thought in his 3 1/3 inning, he was really good. Didn't allow a single earned run, 3 hits, 2 strikeouts. Andrew Seiler came in, performed pretty well. Logan Pecor struggled a little bit, gave up 3 earned runs and 1 2/3 inning, but also Nolan Higgins was able to come in to really shut the door for Michigan State. He's been really good at that closer position. 5 strikeouts in 2 1/3 innings. That's just absolutely dominant baseball from the closer, especially because in the game number 1, Michigan State got out to a really fast start. They were up 5-0 after the top of the 5th. Washington comes back and really makes it a little bit of a close game heading into the last 2 innings. It was a 5-4 game. Really nice little kind of insurance run from Parker Pico in the 9th inning. And then obviously, like I mentioned, Nolan Higgins continues his great really performance throughout the season as a closer, going 2 1/3 inning and shutting Washington down. It's a really nice win on game number 1 for Michigan State, 6-4 win. Game number 2 was a little bit interesting, because I truly thought that was going to kind of be what game number 1 was, a very high scoring game, especially when you have a bullpen day. Usually they're a little bit higher scoring, but you had Aiden Donovan going on the mound for Michigan State. He's been really great for Michigan State. This is a Washington team coming into this series that has been hitting the ball pretty well, and I think you saw that in this game. Aiden Donovan, 6 2/3 inning, nice overall length for Michigan State. I think that's obviously really key. Did give up 10 hits, 6 earned runs. Abby Crane did really kind of finish out for Michigan State. 2 earned runs, gave up 8 runs in this game, but at the end of the day, when you end up going and putting up 13 runs, especially a lot of these runs on home run, like I specifically mentioned, Randy Seymour, 2 home runs. Noah Bright continued to be a big part. Nick Williams had an absolutely massive double down the line to really kind of give Michigan State a little bit more comfort room. Noah Bright continues to come really up big, and Nick Williams continued to come up big later on in the game as well. And Kamari Thomas was able to really kind of put in the final run for Michigan State to make it 13-5. Obviously, Washington started to come back a little bit. A home run, 9th inning, scored a couple of runs, but really at the end of the day, Michigan State kind of offensively control this game. 13 runs, 15 hits on the day. Washington had 12. Really a overall offensive explosion for Michigan State. That's exactly what you're looking for in game number 2, because guess what? Winning this game absolutely wrapped the series for Michigan State. They won the series because of it, and it really had going into game number 3 Sunday with a ton of momentum, trying to figure out a way to really continue and sweep this series. Obviously, Michigan State fell a little bit short in game number 3, ended up going down 8-5 to Washington. Washington got out to a really good start. Ended up putting up 5 runs in the third inning, but even after that, Michigan State did find a way to fight its way back. I thought that Michigan State did a good job of responding throughout the series. Every single time that Washington scored at least a run or two, or maybe a couple runs, they ended up putting up 4 runs in the fourth inning, but it was just a little bit too much offensively, especially towards the end when Washington was able to get a couple insurance runs in the sixth and eighth inning, and Michigan State wasn't obviously able to respond. Hitting-wise, Michigan State didn't have as great of a performance. Zane Murphy was a big part of the offense. Ryan McKay, Nick Williams continues to be really good in the series. I thought Nick Williams, again, was great throughout the series. He's been great throughout the season. Big part of that offense. Noah Bright obviously was a big part of what Michigan State wanted to do this weekend. Obviously, Randy Seymour continues to be a guy that contributes to what they do offensively. And then obviously, game number 3, pitching performance-wise, Michigan State kind of struggled a little bit when it comes to starters. Carter Monk has been struggling lately. I think he's going to get things figured out. I think he's a really good pitcher. I wouldn't be too concerned about him. He's been struggling at maybe like an inning, kind of giving up a big, really kind of run in one inning. I think he'll get things figured out. I know that he's frustrated, but I truly believe in Carter Monk. I think he's going to get things figured out. Brady Chambers did come in, give up a run. Tommy Stepanski came in, gave up a run. Logan Peacock had a little bit better performance. Andrew Seiler, Andrew Everson, and Nolan Higgins all were able to kind of pitch in on this day. But yeah, just an overall really good series for Michigan State. Was able to win the series 2-1 on the road. Obviously, massive series, especially when you're fighting for like the last spot in the Big Ten tournament as of right now. Still a long ways to go. We'd love to see a sweep if you're Michigan State and had an opportunity in this game, but Washington offensively was just too good. I thought that pitching wise, this was probably their best performance. Overall, only allowed Michigan State to have 10 hits. Still had 10 hits. Washington had 10 hits. Just Washington had a few more of those big-time power hits, couple of home runs in this game that Michigan State wasn't able to really have comparatively to game 1 and 2. So, yeah, really happy that Michigan State won the series. Good win for them. Really nice performances from pitchers. Really nice performances from a couple of hitters. We're going to see if Michigan State continues this momentum going forward. But yeah, really excited to see what MSU does. But thanks for tuning in this episode. If you like it, feel free to like, subscribe, comment as well, and more MSU baseball content coming up here shortly.